From failures to success, learning from mistakes, inspirational lessons in basic English. Introduction. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Mastery Hub. I'm Logan, and I'm so happy you're here today. In this video, we will talk about something important: failure. Everyone fails sometimes, and that's okay. Do you know why? Because failure is not the end. It is the beginning of success. Failure helps us learn, grow, and become better. Today, I will share easy and simple lessons about how to learn from mistakes. I will show you how to turn failure into success. These lessons will help you stay positive and keep learning. You can reach your goals if you don't give up. So let's get started and learn together. What is failure? Let's talk about what failure means. Failure is when you try to do something, but it doesn't go as planned. Maybe you had a goal, but you didn't achieve it. That is what we call failure. But guess what? Failure is a part of life. It happens to everyone. It is normal. And it's okay to fail. When we fail, we learn. Every mistake teaches us something new. So don't be afraid of failure. Examples. Let me share some examples to help you understand. Imagine you study very hard for a test. You spend hours reading, writing, and practicing. But when you take the test, you don't get the score you wanted. This is a failure, right? But it's not the end. You can learn from your mistakes, study again, and do better next time. Here's another example. You try to speak English with someone. You're excited but nervous. You say a few words, but you make mistakes. Maybe the other person doesn't understand you. This can feel like a failure, but it's actually a big step forward. Why? Because you tried. Each time you practice, you improve. Famous people who failed. Did you know that many famous people failed before they succeeded? Let me tell you some stories. Thomas Edison, the man who invented the light bulb, failed thousands of times before he succeeded. People laughed at him, but he kept trying. When someone asked him about his failures, he said, "I didn't fail. I found 10,000 ways that didn't work." That's a great way to think about failure. Let's talk about Joanne Kathleen Rowling, the author of Harry Potter. Before she became famous, many publishers rejected her book. They said no, but she didn't give up. She believed in her story, and now millions of people love her books. Another example is Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players ever. He was once cut from his high school basketball team. Can you believe that? But he didn't stop. He worked harder, practiced more, and became a legend. The lesson about failure. So what can we learn from these stories? Failure is not the end. It's just a step in the journey to success. When you fail, it means you are trying, and trying is the most important thing. Every failure is a chance to learn and grow. It's like taking a wrong turn on a journey. You might have to go back and start again, but you're still moving forward. Why you shouldn't fear failure. Some people are scared to fail. They don't want to make mistakes, so they don't try new things. But this is not the right way to think. If you don't try, you will never know what you can do. Failure helps us discover our strengths and weaknesses. It shows us what we need to improve. Without failure, there is no success. A positive way to see failure. Here's a new way to think about failure. Failure is like a teacher. It teaches you what doesn't work so you can find what does work. Think of failure as a friend who helps you learn and grow. Every time you fail, you are one step closer to success. Real-life example of failure. Let me share a simple story. There was a man who wanted to learn how to ride a bike. The first time he tried, he fell down. He got hurt and felt sad, but he didn't stop. He tried again and again. Every time he fell, he learned something new: how to balance, how to pedal, how to steer. After many tries, he finally learned to ride the bike. Now, he can ride anywhere he wants. This is the power of not giving up. Your own experiences. Think about a time when you failed. Maybe it was a test, a project, or learning something new. How did you feel? Did you give up, or did you try again? Remember, every time you fail, you have two choices: give up or try again. The right choice is always to try again. Final thoughts on failure. Failure is not something to fear. It is something to embrace. Everyone fails, but not everyone learns from their failures. Be the person who learns, grows, and keeps moving forward. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. Without it, we cannot grow. Why is failure important? Failure is not just about losing or making mistakes. Failure is important because it teaches us many valuable lessons. Let's look at why failure matters and how it helps us grow. Learning opportunity. Failure is a great teacher. It shows us what doesn't work, so we can try something different. When you fail, you learn something new. For example, if you forget the answer to a question during an exam, you will remember it better next time after studying it again. Making mistakes is normal. It's part of learning. Each mistake teaches you something important. Think of failure as a lesson that helps you grow. When you fail, ask yourself, what did I learn from this? This question will help you focus on improving instead of feeling sad. Building strength. Failure makes you stronger. It helps you understand what you need to improve. When you fail, it might feel bad at first, but over time, you will see that failure helps you become better and braver. For example, imagine you try to lift a heavy box, but it's too hard. You feel weak, but instead of giving up, you start exercising every day. After some time, you get stronger and can lift the box. This is how failure works. It pushes you to become stronger. When you fail and try again, you are building your strength, both in your skills and in your mind. You learn how to face challenges without fear. Examples from life. A child learning to walk. Think about a baby learning to walk. The baby falls many times before they finally take their first steps. Do they stop trying? No. Each time they fall, they learn. They learn how to balance, how to move their legs, and how to stand up again. Falling is not the end. It's part of the process. And when the baby finally walks, it's because they never gave up. Cooking mistakes. Here's another example. Cooking. Have you ever burned your food? It's not fun, but it happens. Maybe you didn't check the time, or the heat was too high. But the next time you cook, you'll be more careful. You'll set a timer or lower the heat. Burning the food teaches you how to cook better. Learning a language. Learning English is also a great example. When you first start, you might say words the wrong way or forget how to use grammar. but each mistake helps you improve. You learn the correct way to say things. You remember the grammar rules. Every small failure brings you closer to speaking better English. Sports failures. Even in sports, failure plays a big role. Imagine a basketball player. When they miss a shot, they don't stop playing. They practice more. They figure out how to aim better or jump higher. The more they practice, the better they get. Failure in sports teaches athletes how to improve their skills and become stronger competitors. Failure leads to success. Failure is often the first step to success. Many successful people failed before they achieved their dreams. Let me share a few examples. Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, failed many times before he succeeded. He tried thousands of different ideas and none of them worked, but he didn't give up. He kept trying until he found the right solution. Edison said, "I didn't fail. I just found 10,000 ways that didn't work." His failures helped him succeed. Joanne Kathleen. Joanne Kathleen Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, faced many failures. She was rejected by publishers again and again, but she didn't stop writing. She believed in her story. After many failures, she found success. Today, her books are loved by millions of people around the world. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players, was once cut from his high school basketball team. He didn't give up. Instead, he practiced harder and worked on his skills. His failure made him stronger and more determined to succeed. Why you shouldn't fear failure. Some people are afraid of failure. They don't want to make mistakes, so they stop trying new things. But this is not the right way to think. Failure is not something to fear. It's something to embrace. Without failure, you can't grow or improve. When you fail, remember that it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Every successful person has failed at some point. They didn't let failure stop them. Instead, they used it as a stepping stone to success. Think of failure as a challenge. It's like a puzzle you need to solve. Each failure gives you clues about what to do next. The more you try, the closer you get to success. What failure teaches us? Failure teaches us many important things. It shows us where we need to improve. It teaches us patience and hard work. It helps us understand that success takes time and effort. When you fail, don't feel bad. Instead, think about what you can learn from the experience. Write down your mistakes and make a plan to avoid them next time. Use failure as a tool to grow and succeed. Final thoughts on failure. Failure is not the end. It's a new beginning. It's a chance to learn, grow, and become better. Each failure brings you closer to your goals. Remember, every successful person has failed many times. They didn't give up, and neither should you. Failure is important because it teaches us valuable lessons. It makes us stronger, smarter, and more determined. So the next time you fail, don't give up. Keep trying, keep learning, and you will succeed. Failure is not your enemy. It's your teacher. It's the bridge that leads you to success. Tip 1. Accept your mistakes. Mistakes are a normal part of life. Everyone makes mistakes, and that's okay. They are not something to fear. Instead, they are something to learn from. In this section, we will talk about why it's important to accept your mistakes and how to do it. Why it's important to accept mistakes. Many people feel bad when they make mistakes. They think it means they are not good enough. But this is not true. Mistakes are part of learning and growing. Nobody is perfect, and everyone makes mistakes. Even teachers, experts, and successful people make them. Think about learning to ride a bicycle. Did you ride perfectly on your first try? Number. You probably fell a few times, but each fall helped you learn how to balance. Mistakes are like that. They help you improve and get better. When you accept your mistakes, you feel less stress. You don't waste time feeling bad. Instead, you use that time to learn and try again. Accepting mistakes is the first step to becoming better. How to accept mistakes. Accepting mistakes is not difficult. It just takes a positive attitude and a few simple steps. 1. Say to yourself, it's okay. When you make a mistake, don't be too hard on yourself. Say, it's okay, I tried my best. This will help you feel better and ready to try again. 2. Think about what you can do better. After making a mistake, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? For example, if you said the wrong word in English, think about the right word and practice it. Every mistake teaches you something new. 3. Remember, everyone makes mistakes. Think about other people who make mistakes too. Even your teacher or your friends have made mistakes before. You are not alone. This will help you feel less embarrassed. 4. Use mistakes as a tool for learning. Treat mistakes as a tool. For example, if you forget a word in English, write it down and review it later. This way, your mistake helps you remember better next time. Examples of accepting mistakes. Learning to cook. Imagine you are cooking for the first time. You forget to add salt to the soup. The soup tastes bland. Instead of feeling bad, think, next time, I will taste the soup before serving. Your mistake teaches you how to improve. Speaking English. Let's say you are talking to a friend in English. You say, he go to school instead of he goes to school. Your friend might correct you. Instead of feeling shy, say, thank you for helping me. Now you know the correct way to say it. This mistake helps you learn grammar better. Missing a question in a test. You study for a test but still get a question wrong. Instead of feeling upset, look at the correct answer. Ask yourself, why did I get it wrong? This mistake shows you what you need to study more. Why you shouldn't fear mistakes. Mistakes can feel scary at first, but they are not something to fear. Mistakes show you that you are trying. If you never make mistakes, it means you are not challenging yourself. Don't let the fear of mistakes stop you from trying new things. Think of mistakes as stepping stones. Each mistake brings you closer to your goal. For example, if you want to learn English, you will make some mistakes while speaking. That's okay. Each mistake will teach you something new, and soon you will speak more confidently. How successful people handle mistakes. Successful people don't give up when they make mistakes. Instead, they learn from them. Thomas Edison. When Thomas Edison was inventing the light bulb, he made many mistakes. Some of his ideas didn't work. But he didn't stop. He said, I didn't fail. I just found 10,000 ways that didn't work. He used his mistakes to learn and create something great. Famous athletes. Think about basketball players. When they miss a shot, they don't give up. They keep practicing until they make the perfect shot. Each missed shot teaches them how to aim better. Positive attitude toward mistakes. A positive attitude makes a big difference. When you see mistakes as a chance to learn, they don't feel so bad. Say to yourself, "This is not a failure. This is a lesson." Keep a smile on your face and keep trying. Final thoughts on accepting mistakes. Accepting mistakes is very important. It helps you stay calm and focused on learning. Mistakes are not the end. They are the beginning of improvement. So the next time you make a mistake, remember to 1. Say, "It's okay. I tried my best." 2. Think about what you can do better. 3. Learn from the mistake and try again. Mistakes are not your enemy. They are your guide to success. Accept them, learn from them, and keep moving forward. Tip 2. Learn from your failures. When you fail at something, it doesn't mean you should give up. In fact, failure can be one of the best teachers in life. It helps you understand what went wrong and shows you what you can improve. In this section, we will talk about how to learn from your failures, ask the right questions, and stay curious. Look for lessons. Failure is like a teacher. It helps you see what you can do better next time. When you fail, don't feel sad or upset. Instead, think about it and ask yourself, "Why did I fail?" and "What can I change?" This will help you learn from the experience and do better in the future. Failure shows you what doesn't work. It points out the areas where you need to improve. For example, if you tried to learn English and couldn't remember the words, ask yourself, "Why did this happen?" Maybe you didn't study enough, or maybe you didn't practice speaking enough. When you look for lessons in your failures, you start to understand what works and what doesn't. This helps you avoid the same mistakes in the future. How to learn from your failures. 1. Ask yourself, "Why did I fail?" When something goes wrong, ask yourself, "Why didn't I succeed?" For example, if you didn't pass an English test, think about what happened. Did you understand the questions? Did you study the right things? Did you practice enough? Understanding why you failed will help you improve. It will help you focus on the areas that need more attention. Failure is a way to show you where you need to work harder. 2. Think about what you can change. Once you understand why you failed, think about what you can change. Maybe you need to change how you study or how you practice. For example, if you didn't do well on your English test, it could be because you didn't study grammar enough. So next time, spend more time on grammar. Or maybe you didn't practice speaking enough. You can change that by practicing speaking with friends or using language apps. Making changes after failure is important. It shows you are learning and improving. It also makes you stronger and smarter. 3. Try new strategies. After thinking about why you failed and what to change, try new ways of doing things. Maybe you can study for a shorter time each day instead of studying for hours. Or maybe you can practice speaking with a partner instead of studying alone. Changing your strategies will help you improve faster. If you keep doing the same thing that didn't work, you will keep failing. But if you try new things, you might find better ways to succeed. Example of learning from failure. Imagine you are learning English and you don't pass a test. You feel upset at first, but then you think about why you failed. Maybe you didn't study enough vocabulary, or you forgot some grammar rules. You can learn from this. Next time, you decide to study vocabulary every day and review grammar rules more carefully. You also ask your teacher for extra help with the areas you struggle with. By learning from your failure, you are becoming better. You are learning how to study better and how to improve your English skills. Stay curious. Curiosity is very important when learning from failure. Don't be afraid to ask questions or search for answers. When you stay curious, you will keep improving, and each failure will bring you closer to success. Being curious means always wanting to know more. When you fail, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Stay interested in finding solutions and ways to improve. The more curious you are, the more you will learn. For example, if you fail at a speaking test, ask yourself why it happened. Were you nervous? Did you forget the words? Maybe you didn't practice enough. If you are curious, you will keep looking for ways to improve, and you will succeed next time. Curiosity helps you see failure in a positive way. Instead of seeing failure as the end, you see it as the beginning of something new. Every failure is a chance to learn and get better. The power of curiosity and failure. When you are curious, you don't stop trying. You keep asking questions and finding ways to improve. Curiosity helps you stay positive after failure because you know there is always something new to learn. Example from life. Think about a child who is learning to walk. At first, they fall many times. But each time they fall, they try to stand up again. They are curious to learn how to walk, and each failure helps them get closer to success. Example from sports. Let's say you are learning to play soccer. You miss the ball many times. At first, you might feel disappointed. But if you stay curious and keep practicing, you will start to improve. You will learn how to aim better, kick stronger, and play better. Staying positive after failure. Staying positive is important when you fail. It's easy to feel bad after a mistake, but remember that failure is not the end. It's just a part of the learning process. Instead of thinking, I failed and I can't do this, try thinking, I failed, but I will learn from it and try again. Being positive will keep you motivated and ready to improve. Failure does not mean you are not good enough. It just means you are on the path to success. Every time you fail, you are getting closer to reaching your goal. So, stay curious, ask questions, and keep trying. Final thoughts on learning from failures. Learning from failure is an important skill. It helps you grow, become stronger, and improve. When you fail, look for lessons, ask why, and think about what you can change. Stay curious and positive, and keep trying new ways to succeed. Remember, failure is not the end. It's a teacher that helps you learn and grow. Every failure brings you closer to success as long as you are willing to learn from it. Stay curious, keep asking questions, and never stop trying. Tip 3. Keep trying. One of the most important things to remember when you fail is to keep trying. Success doesn't happen right away. You will need to try again and again. Sometimes, It may feel like you can't do it, but if you keep going, you will eventually succeed. Let's talk about why persistence is so important and how to stay motivated to keep trying. Why persistence matters. Persistence is when you don't give up, even when things are hard. Success doesn't come easily to anyone. Everyone faces challenges, but the people who succeed are the ones who keep trying, no matter how many times they fail. Think of something you really want to do, like learning a new language or getting a job. At first, it can be difficult. Maybe you make mistakes or don't get the results you want. But if you give up too soon, you will never know how much you can achieve. When you persist, you give yourself the chance to keep learning and improving. Each time you try, you get a little closer to your goal. If you give up, you stop growing. Examples from history. Sometimes we look at successful people and think that they never failed. But that's not true. Most people who are successful had to try many times before they reached their goals. One famous example is Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. Edison tried over 1,000 different ways to make the light bulb work. He didn't give up after 1 or 2 tries. He kept going even when it seemed impossible. Edison once said, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. I found 1,000 ways that didn't work." This shows that he didn't see his failures as the end. Instead, he saw them as learning experiences. Each time something didn't work, he learned something new. If Edison had given up after 100 tries, we might not have the light bulb today. But because he kept trying, he succeeded. Why giving up stops you from growing? When you stop trying, you stop learning. Giving up means you don't get the chance to improve or grow. If you really want to achieve something, you need to push through the hard times. For example, if you're learning English and you make a mistake, don't give up. Think about why the mistake happened and how you can fix it. If you give up, you won't have the chance to get better. Imagine you are learning to play the guitar. At first, your fingers hurt, and the music doesn't sound good. If you stop playing, you'll never get better. But if you keep practicing every day, your fingers will get stronger, and the music will sound better. This is how persistence helps you improve. The power of small steps. When trying to achieve something big, it can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to do everything at once. Breaking down your big goal into small steps can make it easier. Think of climbing a mountain. If you look at the whole mountain, it might seem impossible to reach the top. But if you take small steps and focus on each step, you will slowly make your way to the top. In the same way, if you want to get better at English, don't think about speaking perfectly right away. Start with small steps, like learning new words every day or practicing speaking for 5 minutes. Over time, those small steps will add up to big progress. Keep going, even when it's hard. There will be times when you feel tired or frustrated. It's easy to think, "I can't do this," or "this is too hard." But these are the moments when persistence is most important. Every successful person has felt this way at some point. They have had moments when they wanted to give up, but they didn't. They kept going because they believed that if they tried just a little longer, they would succeed. You might face challenges while learning English. Maybe you can't understand everything in a lesson, or maybe you feel shy when speaking. But if you keep trying, even when it's hard, you will start to improve. Staying motivated to keep trying. It can be difficult to keep trying when you don't see immediate results. Here are some ways to stay motivated. 1. Set small goals. Instead of focusing only on the big goal, set small goals that you can reach every day. These small goals will give you a sense of accomplishment and help keep you motivated. For example, if you want to improve your English, set a small goal like learning 5 new words every day. When you reach that goal, you will feel proud of yourself, and that will help you keep going. 2. Celebrate your successes. When you make progress, no matter how small, celebrate it. This will remind you of how much you've already achieved and help you stay motivated to keep going. Maybe you learned 10 new words in 1 week. Celebrate that success. You are getting better, and that's something to be proud of. 3. Stay positive. It's easy to get discouraged when things aren't going well. But remember, every failure is a chance to learn. Stay positive and focus on what you can do next to improve. If you keep a positive attitude, even when things are tough, you will find it easier to keep trying. Being positive helps you see challenges as opportunities, not as obstacles. 4. Ask for support. Sometimes talking to a friend or a teacher can help you stay motivated. They can remind you of your strengths and encourage you to keep going. Talking to someone about your struggles can help you feel better. They might give you advice or just listen, and that can be enough to help you keep going. Final thoughts. Keep trying. Success isn't easy, but it is possible if you don't give up. You will face challenges, but those challenges are part of the journey. Remember, every time you try, you are getting closer to your goal. Like Thomas Edison, you may fail many times, but each failure is a lesson. Keep trying, keep learning, and keep improving. With persistence, you will reach your goal. Never forget that giving up is the only way to fail. If you keep trying, you will always have the chance to succeed. Tip number 4. Focus on small steps. When you have a big goal, it can feel overwhelming. You might think, how can I do this? It's too much. But the secret to success is simple. Focus on small steps. Taking small steps makes your goal easier and helps you stay motivated. Let's see why this works and how you can do it. Take it 1 step at a time. Don't try to do everything at once. Big goals are made of many small actions. Start with 1 small step, and when you finish it, move to the next one. Think of climbing stairs. You don't jump to the top in one big leap. You take it step by step. Learning or achieving something works the same way. When you focus on 1 small step, it feels easier, and you can enjoy small successes along the way. Each small step brings you closer to your goal. Examples of small steps. Here are some examples of small steps you can take to achieve your goals. 1. Learning new words. Start by learning 5 new English words today. Write them down and use them in sentences. Tomorrow, learn 5 more. Soon, you will know many words. 2. Practicing. Speaking. Practice speaking English for just 10 minutes each day. Talk to a friend, a teacher, or even yourself in front of a mirror. Over time, you will feel more confident. 3. Improving your listening. Listen to an English podcast or watch a short video every day. Focus on understanding just one part of it. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. You will get better step by step. 4. Breaking big goals into smaller ones. If your goal is to write an essay, don't do it all at once. First, write an outline. Then write one paragraph. Finish one small part before moving to the next. Why small steps are powerful. 1. They build confidence. When you complete a small step, you feel good about yourself. You can say, "I did it." This makes you more confident to try the next step. 2. They keep you motivated. Big goals can feel far away, but small steps let you see progress quickly. Each step gives you a little success to celebrate, which keeps you motivated. 3. They reduce stress. Sometimes big goals feel stressful because they seem too hard. Focusing on small steps makes the goal feel easier and less scary. 4. They help you stay consistent. Taking small steps every day helps you build a habit. Habits are important for success. When you do something regularly, it becomes part of your daily life. How to focus on small steps. 1. Set a small goal for today. Choose one thing you can do today. Make sure it's small and easy to achieve. For example, I will learn 10 new words, or I will practice speaking for 5 minutes. Once you finish it, celebrate your success. 2. Make a plan. Write down your big goal, then break it into smaller steps. Plan what you will do each day. For example, if you want to finish a book, plan to read one chapter every day. 3. Take it slow. Don't rush. Focus on doing one small step well before moving to the next. Remember, slow progress is still progress. 5. Track your progress. Keep a notebook or a calendar. Write down what you achieve each day. Seeing your progress will make you feel proud and keep you motivated. Examples of small steps leading to success. Think of a tree. When you plant a seed, it doesn't grow into a big tree overnight. First, it becomes a small plant. Then, it grows taller, little by little. One day, it becomes a strong tree. In the same way, small steps help you grow. If you want to learn English, start small. Learn one word at a time. Practice speaking one sentence at a time. Over time, you will see big improvements. Another example is building a house. You don't build the whole house in one day. First, you lay the foundation. Then, you add walls, windows, and a roof. Each small step is important. Remember, small steps lead to big success. Success is not about doing everything at once. It's about doing small things every day. These small steps add up to big achievements over time. Don't feel bad if your progress is slow. Slow progress is still progress. What matters is that you keep moving forward, one step at a time. Start with something small today. Maybe it's learning 5 new words or practicing for 10 minutes. Focus on that step, and when you finish, be proud of yourself. Then move to the next step. You are stronger than you think. With small steps, you can achieve anything you want. Tip number 5. Stay positive. Staying positive is very important when you face challenges or failure. Positive thinking helps you move forward. It gives you the energy to try again and do better. Let's learn why positivity is helpful and how to stay positive every day. Why positivity helps. Negative thoughts can make you feel sad or hopeless. You might think, I can't do this, but these thoughts are not true. Everyone makes mistakes, and everyone can improve. Instead of focusing on failure, think about what you learned. Ask yourself, what did I do well? What can I do better next time? This way, failure becomes a lesson, not the end. Positive thoughts help you stay calm and focused. When you feel good about yourself, you can try again with confidence. How to stay positive. 1. Surround yourself with supportive people. Spend time with people who believe in you. These people can be friends, family, or teachers. They will encourage you when you feel down. For example, if you tell a friend about your failure, they might say, "It's okay. You will do better next time." Supportive people remind you that failure is normal and you can succeed. 2. Celebrate small successes. Don't wait for big success to feel happy. Celebrate small wins along the way. Every small step is important. Did you learn a new word today? Great. Say to yourself, I did it. Did you practice speaking for 5 minutes? Amazing. Clap for yourself and keep going. Small celebrations keep you motivated and make learning fun. 3. Focus on progress, not perfection. Nobody is perfect, and that's okay. Instead of trying to be perfect, focus on getting better. Each day, do a little more than yesterday. Progress is more important than perfection. 4. Use positive words. Speak kindly to yourself. Say things like, I can do this, or I am improving every day. Positive words give you confidence and make you feel good. 5. Find inspiration. Read stories about people who failed and then succeeded. For example, J.K. Rowling, the writer of Harry Potter, was rejected by publishers many times. But she didn't give up, and now her books are famous. When you see others succeed after failure, it reminds you that you can succeed too. Examples of positivity in action. 1. Learning English. Imagine you tried to speak English but made mistakes. Instead of saying, I'm bad at English, say, I tried today and I learned something new. I will do better tomorrow. 2. Failing a test. If you didn't pass a test, don't give up. Say, I didn't pass this time, but now I know what to study. I will pass next time. 3. Trying something new. When you try something new, it's okay to feel nervous. Tell yourself, it's okay to make mistakes. I am learning and growing. Why positive thinking works. 1. It reduces stress. When you think positively, you feel less worried. You can focus on solutions instead of problems. 2. It boosts confidence. Positive thoughts make you believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything. 3. It keeps you moving forward. Positivity helps you keep trying even after failure. It reminds you that every step brings you closer to your goal. How to practice positivity. Every day. 1. Start your day with gratitude. Each morning, think of 3 things you are thankful for. For example, I am thankful for my family, my health, and the chance to learn English. 2. Write down your successes. At the end of the day, write down what you did well. Maybe you learned a new word, finished a lesson, or spoke English with someone. Celebrate these wins. 3. Practice positive self-talk. Every time you feel negative, replace the thought with a positive one. For example, change "I can't do this" to "I will try my best and improve." 4. Take care of yourself. Eat healthy food, sleep well, and exercise. When you feel good physically, it's easier to think positively. Remember, positivity is key. Being positive doesn't mean ignoring problems. It means believing in your ability to solve them. When you stay positive, failure becomes a step toward success. Surround yourself with kind people, celebrate your small wins, and always remember that you are improving every day. With positivity, you can achieve anything. Start practicing positivity today. You will feel happier, stronger, and ready to face any challenge. Real life. Example: a personal story. My first public speech. Let me tell you a story about my first speech. I was very excited and also very nervous. I stood in front of the audience. Everyone was looking at me. I started talking, but then I forgot my words. My hands were shaking. My face turned red. I felt so embarrassed. I thought, what if everyone is laughing at me? But guess what? I didn't give up. I went home and practiced every day. I wrote my speech again and read it out loud. I stood in front of a mirror and practiced my expressions. I also asked my friends to listen and give me advice. The next speech. After weeks of practice, I gave another speech. This time, I remembered my words. I felt more confident. People clapped at the end and I was so happy. I realized that my first failure was not the end. It was the beginning of my success. Lesson. Mistakes are not bad. They are like teachers. My first failure helped me learn and improve. If I had given up, I wouldn't be here today, speaking to you with confidence. So remember, when you fail, don't stop. Learn from it and keep trying. You will get better and better. Tip 6. Be patient with yourself. Why patience is key. Success does not happen in one day. It takes time and effort. You must be patient with yourself. When you learn something new, it may feel hard at first, but that's okay. Think about a baby learning to walk. They fall many times, but they keep trying. Over time, they get better and stronger. Learning is the same. Be kind to yourself and give yourself time to grow. Example: imagine learning English is like planting a tree. At first, you plant the seed. You water it every day, give it sunlight, and take care of it. The tree does not grow big in one day. It grows slowly, little by little. One day, it becomes big and strong. In the same way, your English skills will grow if you keep practicing. Maybe today you learn 5 words. Tomorrow, you can use them in sentences. Slowly, you will improve. How to be patient. Remind yourself that it's okay to make mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. Set small goals for yourself. For example, learn 1 new word a day or practice speaking for 10 minutes. Celebrate every small success. This will keep you motivated. Don't compare yourself to others. Everyone learns at their own speed. Focus on your own journey. Final thought. Being patient with yourself is very important. Remember, success is not a race. It's a journey. Keep going, keep learning, and trust the process. You will achieve your goals step by step. 11. Final thoughts and encouragement. Failure is not the end. Failure is not the end of the road. It is a part of life and learning. When you fail, it means you are trying. That is a good thing. Every failure gives you a chance to learn. You can grow, improve, and become better. Do not stop when you fail. Keep moving forward. Remember these lessons. Here are the 6 lessons we learned today. 1. Accept your mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. Accept them and learn from them. 2. Learn from failures. Think about why you failed. What can you do differently next time? 3. Keep trying. Success does not come quickly. Keep trying, even when it feels hard. 4. Focus on small steps. Big goals can feel scary. Break them into small steps and go one step at a time. 5. Stay positive. Positive thoughts give you strength. Focus on what you can do, not what you can't. 6. Be patient. Good things take time. Be kind to yourself and keep going. If you follow these steps, you will get closer to success every day. Encouragement. Remember, every successful person has failed many times. They learned, grew, and kept trying. You can do the same. Believe in yourself. Success will find you. 12th. Conclusion. Final advice. Failure is not something to fear. It is a chance to grow and become stronger. Mistakes are not bad. They are steps toward success. When you fail, think of it as a gift. It teaches you what to do better next time. You are learning and improving every day. Now, I have a question for you. What is one failure you learned from? Think about it and share your story in the comments below. Your story might help others learn too. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to English Mastery Hub. We have many more lessons to help you grow and succeed. Keep learning, keep trying, and never give up. You are on the right path. Remember, failure is not the end. It is the beginning of something great. See you in the next video. Take care and stay positive.